Recently my Sprinter has been puking oil, and this really doesn't give you a good indication because this is where it parks. Let me show you another spot. So these spots I'm showing you right here, this is just where I load and unload my trailer. So I'm not really in these spots for a very long time, but I do leave the vehicle running. And the reason being, I don't want to just hook up to this trailer and start it up in the morning and leave. So what I do is I pull up, leave the engine running, back it forward until I can match up with the hitch. And also that gives a chance for the engine to warm up without just running off with this load while the engine's still cold. Everyone, I have just changed the oil in this 2007 Sprinter, and as you can see from some of the pictures and videos, this thing is definitely puking oil. It says to It says to pour and drive. I don't know if that means to it says start engine and operate 1.5 hours or until leak has stopped. I was kind of concerned that if I poured this in and then waited until Friday, it might affect it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this in and then immediately drive. I've got a trip. It's 167 miles and involves just 2 or 3 stops, and the first leg of that trip is 1.5 hours. So we're going to pour this in and then drive. I will show you that, but it will be in the dark. So I wanted to let you know the situation. 340,000 miles, and this problem just developed about a month ago. Really didn't notice any oil leaks before. I don't park this on the driveway, I park it in the grass, but it definitely looks like it's coming from up and underneath in the seat. You can see up and under here, it's wet even above the oil pan. So I'm assuming it's coming from that seal. Now what I'm going to do is run this vehicle. So you got oil all the way up there. If it was just coming from that oil pan gasket, I shouldn't have oil up there. Anyway, what I'm going to do is pour this in, drive it, and then we'll immediately check for leaks. It does say it takes up to 2 days. I'm not really expecting miracles. This thing is older, and if it's coming from a seal, you know that's a lot of vibration. There's a lot of stress there. If it does anything to slow this down, I will be appreciative. So that's what we're going to do. Next time you see this, it will be Friday morning, and we're going to take it for a long drive. Hope this works. Alright, so it's 2 a.m. so I'm not really talking much outside. This is just the voiceover of it, but I'm just basically pouring all this in, and then I'm going to head out. I wanted to do it immediately to give this thing the best fighting chance that it could. Sprinter certainly needs it, and I really hope that this is going to help resolve some of the problem. Alright. Wish me luck. Alright, so this is the next day. We're going to keep checking it, see if this thing slows down anymore. Again, it's coming from up above, but let's see what it can do. Alright, let's pull this out, see what we got. And I'm not really surprised, but this actually doesn't mean anything. The company stated on the bottle that it could take up to 2 days for the seal to stop leaking. So we're going to continue this experiment. We just won't post it yet, and we'll see if this thing gets any better. I'm pretty happy with the results here. It's been about 6 hours since I've placed this under. Yes, it's definitely still leaking, but definitely not quite as much as it was before. So let's continue this on and see what we got. All right, this is Tuesday, and looks like we still got a lake, but it's definitely slowed down. All right, everybody, it is Friday once again, and I've got one drop. I am ecstatic. I cannot believe this is happening. Now, it did happen kind of gradual, but this is pretty amazing. What do you think? Should I continue the experiment a little bit further and see if it stops completely? Hello, everyone. So, I got some exciting results here. We have completely cured the problem. No more leaks. I gotta say, I'm really surprised about this. You know, at the beginning, it just didn't seem to be doing its thing, and I was a little bit discouraged. Now, some of the parameters in this, you know, the vehicle has 330,000 miles. It started puking oil, and when I put the Blue Devil in the engine, as you saw, I immediately drove it, and it didn't stop right away. So this has actually been 2 weeks, and in that 2 weeks time, it got down to just one drop Sunday morning, and so this is Friday. Total miles driven would be around 450 miles, and this vehicle is driven about 3 times a week. So one long run, one very short run pulling a trailer, and then another minor run to another city and back. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other video ideas, just let me know and leave a comment in this section. Thanks for watching. See ya.